On to race number two. Race number two at Sha Tin. We get into Class 4 company. And we're down the straight as well, one of the 2,000 metre dashes. Cruciatus heads the Les Blake Shin off the inside gate, drops from the 14 down to the 1,000 metres. Giveaway plays good fifth on debut behind Sparkling Dolphin. Multimore and Young Victory make their debuts. A Polar Warrior first up since July when he lost his rider Derek Lund coming out of the gate. Sparkling Dolphin was a big surprise at 74 to 1, winning course and distance last time out. Comfort Life, his only win to date's been over the 1,400 metres. Joe Murray from Barrier 2 and down to Chip Our Boss, David Hall, Matthew Poon from 10 and Vega Rhythm. First time back at the races since December last year and wonderful times as well. Whips them in off a mark of 41. Sparkling Dolphin and Comfort Life, Tom, are the horses that have been on the road.
And for a 1,000 metre race, there's a number of horses that do like to sit off the pace. Sparkling Dolphin was able to sit up on the pace last time out and was too good for them in the end. Won at a big price there. One of the newcomers, Young Victory to be handy, shown a little bit in his trials, as too has Multimore. Giveaway Please will be better for that first up outing. A Polar Warrior there, back in the pack. You've got Cruciatus first up for a long time. Vega Rhythm, Scenic Sweetie, wonderful times.
Giveaway Please has now had a run under his belt. He came into his first start with just one 800 metre trial. He still ran quite well for fifth. It wasn't a bad run, but now he's had that run under his belt. He looks good and he'll be a lot fitter. Cross nose band will go on him as well. Multimore, one of the first starters, he's had two trials and he's 1180 pounds. Haven't minded the trials either. The tongue tie will go on for his debut run and he looks good. He's under a decent hold here and travels nicely in his work. And the last one is Young Victory, another one of the first starters. He's had four trials, 1,091 pounds, and he should get a good run from barrier number 13 as well. Tony Picone will ride the Racing Club horse.
All right, we'll have a look at one of his trials as well in a moment or so. Let's start off with the win, though, Tom, and this was Sparkling Dolphin, got under my radar here. Giveaway Please was on debut, Go in all the way. But over 70 to 1, was it a fluke? Can he do it again?
Well, I've put him in just to keep him safe because I didn't have him last time out, and he actually trialled quite nicely going to that. He'd won a trial and then he was right up on the pace, kicked strongly when challenged, and in the end was able to hold out. United We Stand. I put him in just to keep him safe, Paul, but I'm not sure what we're going to get.
That's the thing with him. It's like one of what I was saying at the start, one of the surprise setter results, isn't he, with winning there, even though it was on a Sunday. Got under all our cards there, 75 to 1, Sparkling Dolphin. But I'm like you, Tom. I've kept him in there safe because I just think that he can run it. Maybe the pennies drop. He's 1 from 1 this season.
A day late there as well.
Yeah, he's changing his legs all the time as well. Really points his toe. But anyway, we'll move on to Cruciatus. Takes the drop in class and probably needed it, Paul, on what he showed last season.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be a surprise if he won. Cross nose band goes on. He has been downgraded. That's one thing in his favour. I mean, the trial was okay. It's pushed out a little bit here, but not for me in this one.
You don't want throat surgery once, but he's had throat surgery 3 times, this horse. Recent barrier trial was okay, in behind what looks to be a pretty nice horse there in front winning that trial. I didn't throw him in though, Cruciatus.
OK, Multimore, Tom. He makes his debut here for Tony Cruz, Carristeton. He's had 2 trials to come into this.
He has. He's had 2 trials in Australia as well with David Brideoak at Tatura in Morfordville for 1st and 5th. I thought he stayed on well enough here. Seems to have some good enough gate speed, so certainly we'll see him, I think, prominent. He's had a few issues as well. Incomplete fracture within the left hind fetlock joint, which has kept him off the scene a little while, but looked like the way he trialled there, Paul.
I didn't mind him. I think there's some ability there. The tongue tie will go on him on debut as well. So I found a very minor spot for him.
And what about Young Victory, Paul, on the turf this time? Tony Picone rides from a good gate or a high draw, barrier 13.
He'll get his opportunity, won't he? He's had the 4 trials to get him ready, so he's really forward for this debut run. Thought it was a nice enough run here. He's drawn nicely. So, look, I didn't sneak him in the end, but I wouldn't be surprised if he runs a good race fresh here.
Comes out of a family with plenty of winners. Was with Gay Waterhouse and Adrian Bott in Australia, where he did win a trial at Randwick going back to January. But I'll be interested to see how he goes with the Racing Club. I didn't mind the trial at all. OK, it's Giveaway Please with £7 turnaround at this stage, Paul, who's favoured to get the win. Yeah,
I've got him on top. I think he's had that experience now. He only had that 1 trial coming in. Now he's had the race. I think he's the one to win this. Sparkling Dolphin, we'll give him another chance here in there for 2nd. Now, Cheap Our Boss, we showed his track work there. The hood comes off. He's been gelded as well, so he's dropped 36 pounds. And he's improved, I think. So I've got him in 3rd and then Multimore, the first starter, for 4th. I think this is Giveaway Please, this race, though. 2, 7, 12 and 3.
Yeah, he's on top for me, Giveaway Please. He just had that one barrier trial coming into his debut outing where he chopped and changed legs a few times, and I think he can go close here with that first run under his belt. 2 to beat 12. Chappelle Boss has had that gelding operation. Sparkling Dolphin goes in and threw in a good old Goko there. He wasn't too bad, I thought, a couple of runs ago, and then was just fair last time out. Of course, he can bob up in races like this. So 2, 12, 7 and 10.
Very similar for me as well. I've gone Giveaway Please as well. We've all got the 2, 7 and 12 in our numbers there in race number 2. All right, third event. We're back to Class 5 company for the third over the 1400 metres.